Good morning, everybody, and happy Tuesday. I'm Gabe Maynor here for Mississippi Live News. Work is now underway to replace the water meters in Burnsville. The city is starting the automated meter reader replacement project. The new meters should allow for more accurate and reliable measurement of water consumption. The entire process could take a couple months. Residents will be advised when their areas will be affected, so don't sit there waiting. They'll let you know when your area is going to be affected. A federal court has agreed to allow the University of Mississippi Medical Center to take control of the Greenwood-LaFleur Hospital. The Greenwood Commonwealth reports the transfer was approved by the U.S. Bankruptcy Court in Aberdeen. The plan calls for the medical center to take over the hospital on August 1st. Officials say the takeover helps ensure that medical services remain available to residents in that area of the state. Mississippi's community colleges are pitching a new program that would train 5,500 additional workers every year, but only if they deliver results. It's called the Jobs Promise Performance Program, and it's part of the Mississippi Association of Community Colleges legislative agenda for next year. The idea is simple: tie state funding directly to workforce outcomes, not just enrollment numbers. Instead of counting how many students sign up, the program would measure success by how many students actually finish high-priority training programs and land jobs in fields facing shortages like advanced manufacturing, healthcare, logistics, aerospace, and IT. Dr. Ricky Ford, president of Northeast Mississippi Community College and chair of the association, says it's about making the jump from classroom to career smoother for students. The price tag, $41.5 million in exchange for those 5,500 additional trained workers each year. By the way, supporters say the state will need tens of thousands more skilled workers in the coming years to keep up with growing industries. The program still needs approval from the Mississippi legislature when lawmakers return for the 2027 session. While we await the results from there, we have results happening right now in West Point. West Point's getting a makeover, and it looks fantastic. Bruce Simpson and his company Old Growth Holdings is renovating 4 historic buildings on East Main Street. One building, originally an opera house, already reopened 7 months ago as Mockingbird Lane Antique Market. The other 3 are still under construction, getting new roofs, plumbing, and electrical while keeping the original hardwood floors and historic facades. Simpson says 3 tenants are already lined up: a tanning company, a gym, and a health and wellness retailer. He's aiming to have everyone moved in by January 2027. The total investment is about $750,000. They're hoping the projects draw more traffic and more investors back to downtown West Point. We thank you so much for joining us for Mississippi Live News this morning. We hope you guys have a fantastic Tuesday ahead, but keep it here for the very latest.